Intensive parenting is an approach to parenting that's really become the norm in the past 15, 20 years or so. It refers to parents giving an abundance of time and energy and money to their children when they have the resources to do so. What that ends up looking like is that women now, working mothers, are spending as much, if not more time with their children than stay-at-home mothers were in the 50s and 60s. This has become a social norm, and moms feel like they're not being good mothers if they're not adhering to this norm. So what we end up seeing is moms using any excess energy that they have to give to their children. Where this becomes especially painful is when children start to become more independent and start to need mom less and less, and then mom is left feeling like they don't know what to do and they no longer know who they are. It's really important to try to preserve a sense of balance when you're raising your children. Find ways to maintain your sense of who you are and to spend some of those resources on yourself so that your health is maintained and so that you're a good model for your children to do that for themselves as well. Emotion regulation is the practice of experiencing and managing your emotions in a way that's functional for you. New parents are tasked with not only managing their own emotions, but also managing their baby's emotions through soothing them when they become upset. For parents who don't already have great skills at managing their own emotions, this can be a really difficult task. When baby gets upset and their emotions are heightened, that can heighten our own emotions, and we end up in a cycle where both mom and baby are quite distressed. It can be a really helpful tool to learn some grounding techniques before baby is born for yourself, and also learn some baby soothing techniques so you feel equipped with some skills and tools of how to manage those experiences when they happen. I encourage new moms to ask for what they need in two major ways. One is to cope ahead, and the second is to ask for what they need in the moment. Let's use breastfeeding as an example. Before baby comes, I encourage moms to have a conversation with their partner about the fact that they'll be healing, they plan to breastfeed, and there will be certain needs that they would like to have met and be taken care of while they're nurturing their baby. Maybe they decide with their partner that when mom is breastfeeding, partner's gonna come check on her, see if she'd like some water or a snack, and make sure everything's okay. That's one way to ask for what she needs. Anticipate your needs and decide ahead of time how to meet those needs. The second way is to ask in the moment, and for that I like to use a skill from dialectical behavior therapy called DEAR, D-E-A-R. It's an interpersonal effectiveness skill. The D stands for describe the situation, the E stands for express your emotions about it, the A stands for ask for what you need, and R stands for reinforce the other person for giving it to you. So in our breastfeeding example, I would say, I'm breastfeeding right now, describe the situation. I express my emotion, I'm feeling tired and hungry. Ask for what you need. Can you grab me a snack and some water? And reinforce them for doing so. It would make me feel so appreciated if you could do that. By getting into the practice of doing that and being able to assertively express your needs, you can get those needs met more often.